Well, Todd Ashton, Vice President and Head of Enterprise Mission Critical at Ericsson Middle East and Africa. It's great to have you with us here at Ericsson Middle East.
Thanks for having me here. It's great to be here.
Now, what are some of the key highlights of Ericsson's participation at this year's MWC here in Barcelona?
I think there's quite a few things, but if I were to highlight maybe one or two, the first part particularly is our open area outside, where we're demonstrating lots of interesting partnerships that are more targeted on revenue-growing use cases for our customers across Middle East and Africa. The other part is really how we're starting to use 5G for mission-critical and different enterprise technologies, where we're showing lots of really cool demos in this area. So I find it quite interesting this year.
And how does Ericsson's showcase here at MWC reflect its vision for the future of connectivity and digital transformation in the MENA region?
Yeah, so I mean, there's actually quite a lot happening across MENA, and maybe that's because 5G has been built out quite good, so people are starting to see the opportunities. So we see use cases, for example, around connecting railways. We see use cases around how we connect ports, around shipping, oil and gas, etc. I think a number of industries that are really keen on going for full digitalization. So I think it's very relevant for MENA.
And which emerging technologies or trends presented here at MWC do you believe will have the biggest impact on telecom operations, again, in the MENA?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a techie thing to say, but I mean, what we're doing as a company is making programmable networks. And so that goes from our Open RAN Ready radio all the way up to the top of the stack, which is really the most relevant thing then for our customers, which is how you can program the network and how enterprise developers can program the network to create new use cases and new innovation that can drive revenue growth for our customers.
And how's Ericsson engaging with MENA-based telecom operators and enterprises here at MWC to drive innovation and network evolution?
Yeah, so I think when you want to drive revenue growth together, I think you need to think more about the ecosystem and maybe not an ecosystem. It's about how we can work together with a number of partners to make a mutually good business outcome for everyone involved.
And what does the role of AI in the future of telecom look like? And how is Ericsson integrating AI-driven automation?
I think that's a good question. And the main areas we see today are how mobile networks can go to self-healing, remote optimization, remote delivery. Those are a lot of the initial use cases. But then there's more interesting stuff happening. So we have some features called deep sleep. So for example, if there's no device in a cell, that particular sector of the radio will shut down to save power. And I think a lot of these things are very important across our industry because power costs are going up. It's more and more difficult in some areas to do the work. So AI is quite important there.
And congratulations, you've just come to a new role.
Yeah.
Now, within that role, what strategies do you plan to implement in the Middle East and Africa region, and especially with regards to the rise of 5G and the digital transformation?
I think there's two parts. It's really important, again, when we're creating a new business, both for ourselves and for our customers, is to listen and really engage with our customers to understand their priorities. It's also to understand national priorities and the industries that want to digitize first. And then the good thing is we have quite a number of really good reference cases from around the world, and even a little bit across the Middle East and Africa that we can replicate, I believe, in the region. So that's the strategy.
Todd Ashton, thank you for your insights, and great to have you with us here at Ericsson Middle East.